Alright, so hello everyone, my name is DLG and I'm here to play some Black Desert Online. As you can see here, I'm doing the main quest line and I'm about to finish it also. So without further ado, let's play. This is the gameplay. I'm already in Seoul. Seoul. Seoul? Seoul.
Lord Changde-sung. Indeed, that man was Lord Changde-sung, our Prime Minister, and leader of the ruling faction Gangnon.
Mungno. He's a bad egg, isn't he? I can smell the stench of vermin on him.
Yes, while His Majesty was bedridden, he seized control of all affairs across the country. A true viper.
Mm-hmm.
The high offices of the court are filled with members of the Gangnon faction, allowing them to bend the nation to their will. Even Lee Dok-soo and Jang Ik-sun from Donghae province are under his influence. All the ministers and secretaries follow him. Imagine the extent of his power. They say his authority is so far stretched, it could bring down a bird in flight. Without you, I could not have saved the people of Donghae province, Traveler. That's right. That little black bean from the Megunusu asked you to find Her Highness, if I recall. Truth be known, it was largely thanks to Her Highness that His Majesty was able to recover from illness so swiftly. Her Highness is officially missing, however. Moreover, she's wanted for the incident that happened in Donghae province. The awakening of Dark Bonghwang has placed the entire nation on high alert. Soldiers are ready for war. The situation is so dire, we've even set up military camps within the palace walls. I actually invited you
The crown has fallen!
Fallen? The crown? What did he just say?
The crown has fallen! The crown has fallen! The crown has fallen! O spirit of the morning sovereign, return to us! My king!
Bokdal year 4001, Elionian year 286. Having claimed the throne by ousting the tyrant Jongmyo, King Go-jun of Morning Light passed away in the 22nd year of his reign. For nearly a decade, he kept his illness at bay, close to overcoming it. But in the end, death ultimately claimed him. While the king struggled with his affliction, the reins of governance were held firmly by Prime Minister Jang Dae-sung and his Gangnon faction. With the looming threat of Dark Bonghwang as pretext, they expedited the king's funeral. From the traditional half-year of mourning to a mere 3 days. Furthermore, they postponed the imminent succession of the throne. In the meantime, among the people of Seoul, unsettling and dubious rumors cast a shadow over the land.
Uh-huh.
Francisco. Learnos todos creste.
Who would dare commit such a heinous act? To challenge the unrivaled ruler of this nation? How dare they? Ah! Don't scare me like that! Oh, it's you. Make some noise when you walk about next time.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, look at this! Who on earth could have written such a thing?
Uh-huh.
What's this now? Who should be the king, then? We can't have the child of a false monarch on the throne, can we?
Shh, watch your tongue. Do you want innocent folks dragged off to the Royal Investigation Bureau to be tortured?
Mm-hmm.
My word, the people are getting restless, and right when the crown prince should be ascending to the throne. Impossible. Who would dare to question the royal bloodline? Yet, these rumors. Dearest gentle reader, it would hardly surprise you to learn that the late king's mother, Lady Saw, was once a lowly palace maid. But were you aware of her scandalous behavior? With so many late-night comings and goings, one would be forgiven for questioning if Song Myung, as the late king was known, was truly born of his father's royal seed. Despite living his whole life within the palace walls, the truth of the matter never came to light. So his detractors refused to properly address him as Your Majesty or Sire, instead calling him by that less formal princely name Sungmyung to undermine him. You think so too? That's exactly the point. The very moment the crown prince is about to ascend to the throne, this propaganda is planting seeds of doubt about his royal heritage. While we haven't seen the end of this, one thing is crystal clear. Some out there are yearning to change the helm of our beloved nation.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, this notice, coupled with the circumstances surrounding His late Majesty's demise, remains shrouded in suspicion. Do not be alarmed and listen carefully. The passing of His late Majesty came right after he met with Prime Minister Chang Desun. As a result, I've been conducting a discreet investigation on my own. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any concrete evidence so far. Interestingly enough, the more I investigate, the more it seems to prove the Prime Minister's innocence. But to think such propaganda is circulating. If the late Lady Saw knew, oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
As Princess Yunhua and His late Majesty were both born to a royal concubine, unkind rumors have always made their rounds. Yet to claim he is not of royal blood? That is preposterous. A quick examination of the records would reveal the truth. If this continues, the entire populace will be deceived. I must head to the Royal Investigation Bureau at once.
Oh boy.
Is some monumental shift soon to occur? In times like these, one must choose their alliances wisely. Chief Royal Secretary. What brings you to the Royal Investigation Bureau at this hour?
Chief Judge, have you seen the notice posted in the marketplace? It's a blatant act of treason against the Crown Prince. Shouldn't the Royal Investigation Bureau be stepping in to investigate this matter?
Worry not. I was just looking into it myself. It's quite the audacious piece of propaganda, if I say so myself.
And what of the autopsy report I requested yesterday? Were you able to secure it? Rumors are spreading like wildfire among the populace. We must act swiftly to uncover the truth.
You see, the chief royal physician has, unfortunately, also passed away. It's quite the predicament. I trust you understand.
What? The chief royal physician dead? How did this happen? Maybe exile, standard royal protocol, but death? No. Could it be?
Enough pleasantries. I was just looking for you, Chief Royal Secretary. You've saved me the trouble by coming here yourself. And you must be the traveler everyone's been talking about, judging by how closely you shadow the Chief Royal Secretary. By royal decree, you are hereby under arrest for bribery. You are to be escorted to the Royal Investigation Bureau immediately.
What? Me taking bribes? Who would dare make such an accusation? Tell me who it is!
Surely you understand how these things work. Revealing the identity of an informant would be unthinkable. So, let's avoid any commotion. Come quietly. Everyone in Seoul knows of your integrity, no? It will all be fine.
In the absence of His late Majesty, who has the audacity to issue decrees to the Bureau? Wait. No. Was it the Prime Minister himself?
Let's not jump to unwarranted conclusions. I am, after all, the one in charge of investigations here. Guards! Detain Chief Royal Secretary Lee Mong-ryong. He is to be transferred to the detention center shortly. I am the Chief Judge, appointed by His late Majesty himself, to mete out justice to those deemed guilty. Now I've heard plenty about your prowess, but are you truly considering making an enemy of the entire nation?
My friend, I appreciate your concern, but please, hold back for now. The truth will reveal itself in due course.
Indeed, we don't need any unnecessary bloodshed. This is why I've always liked you, Mongyong.
Mm-hmm.
Fret not, my friend. In such chaotic times, what's the worst that could happen? Besides, Miss Mihyun is probably getting restless by now.
Wow! Tignan this one!
Oh boy.
Oh my, this back of mine is acting up something fierce. Reckon we got a storm rolling in? Mihyun, you say? Oh, you mean that lovely pretty lady, don't you? She mentioned
Yeah,
heading
but
over to
it has-
Yuanru earlier.
Uh-huh.
She was just quiet as a fox by the kitchen stove, but Lord, the boys couldn't keep their eyes off her. Whew! Maybe Yoke took her away. Now, don't tell me you've got no clue where Yuanru is. You've come all the way to Seoul and you didn't know about Yuanru? The most famous of Gisangs in the land of the morning light were all trained at Yuanru before they made it big. Dancing, singing, playing instruments, you name it. They got the finest instructors. Just follow this path right here. Keep going straight on up. Traveler, if you need a place to rest your head, come on back anytime. I'll have the room nice and warm just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him!
Oh boy.
Traveler, how did I do?
Not bad at all. You've got both talent and beauty. You'd make a most wonderful first-class Gisang.
Oh.
Ah. So you must be the famed traveler of Donghae Province. I am Im Myuk, owner and director of Yuanru. I've not much talent myself, but I do my best to teach young Gisangs singing and instruments. So then, what brings you here?
Something up there. Where's that?
What the?
What the heck? Unconscious, really.
Yonhua? Is this lady's name Yonhua? I've heard that name before. Huh. Could she be Her Royal Highness? I heard she's the one who took off with Dark Bonghuang's energy. How did she end up in such a state?
Her Highness looks unwell. Are you able to take care of her here for the time being?
Of course, it's best for her to stay hidden from the people right now. You mean Sun-san? Are you acquainted with him too? Well, you could say we have a bit of a loose partnership. He's been helping me in all kinds of ways, from building to running Yuanru.
Excuse my belated greetings, traveler. It's truly been a long while. How have you been?
Director, did you hear the news? The Chief Royal Secretary has been exiled. That's what happened. The whole village is in shock. He was known as such an honest youngban, but now he's been accused of bribery.
Balan Hosu, or something like that. They say he was caught making some kind of shady deal there.
It all seems very fishy. It's only been a day since he was caught, and yet the trial and exile happened almost immediately. How peculiar.
I concur. Especially with the Chief Royal Secretary being exiled at a time like this. Oh, Traveler, weren't you quite close to him? How about checking up on him yourself?
Traveler! I was just wondering...
Are you young? Are you really?
So the Chief Royal Secretary got exiled, huh?
But they're not even gonna execute him. Why is he riding in that prison cart?
They're just trying to make an example out of him. The Prime Minister can't stand him.
I bet once he's out of town, his family and horse will be waiting for him.
But hey, have you heard the latest rumor?
Huh?
What rumor?
Get this. They say the king's corpse turned pitch black.
Oh, those dried persimmons last night? Pitch black is cold.
Hey, Monong!
Ah, my friends! Officer, wait! Please, just wait a moment!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Monong, what happened?
Presenting myself in such a state before you, I am truly ashamed.
We've still a ways to go yet, Mr. Secretary.
Yes, of course. There is an urgent matter. Might I trouble you to escort Miss Mihyun to the place I'm being exiled? You must take great care when coming, all right?
I understand.
Let's move out.
Sir! Get a move on.
Well, here I go. Take care.
Monong! Don't skip meals!
And do be careful!
Mm-hmm.
An outsider, eh? Huh? A foreigner, eh? What's this? Liquor and meat. Oh, well, we do work. The weather's sure. Hey, wait up! You're not planning to eat it all by yourself, are you? I'm starving over here, too. You might be here to see the prisoners, but we'll be watching from over there. No funny business.
When I was born, I was destined to follow my lord. Could the heavens be unaware of this lifelong bond? Friend, you're here. What is all this? I must say I am quite famished, and this looks delightful. Good heavens, yakwa, dried persimmons, and jerky. You really shouldn't have gone to such trouble. As you can see, I'm surrounded by thorns. It's a bit suffocating, but otherwise I'm fine. Being trapped here makes me long for the days we roamed Donghae province together. Those were truly golden times. Did I not mention it before? There's something suspicious about the late king's passing. Yes. Please don't be alarmed, but just listen. I believe that the late king was poisoned, and despite the looming threat of Dark Bonghwang, how dare they hold the royal funeral for a measly 3 days? That alone is absurd. And now rumors are swirling that the king's body turned black upon death. These rumors likely originated from the coroners, so I began a secret investigation on my own. There were, indeed, suspicious points. However, I have yet to uncover definitive proof. Remember when we visited the Royal Investigation Bureau? The minister had hidden the autopsy report. When I probed further, they exiled me. Their official charge was bribery, but the real reason was... Of course, for I've a friend in the hero of Donghae province, no? With you by my side, what could I possibly fear? Though I lack concrete evidence, my suspicions point directly to the Prime Minister, Lord Chang De-sung. In Seoul, the sky suddenly darkened, and dark energy spread to all directions from the heavens, yes? Something must have happened to Dark Bonghwang that is closely tied to the late king's body. Wouldn't you agree? And coincidentally enough, absurd propaganda suddenly spread, claiming the crown prince is an imposter. I see. So that's what transpired. Her Highness was found in quite a precarious state. Wasn't that Elder Wuju desperately searching for her as well? You must be in a difficult position too. Yet Her Highness still remains among the living. When she awakens, we will soon learn the truth. In any case, we cannot remain idle any longer. Friend, let us make haste and return to Seoul. Time is of the essence. Exactly. And that's why I need Miss Mihyun's help.
What? Why?
Why should I help you?
Aw, what's got you so cold now? Once our task is complete, I'll serve you pig liver until you can't stand another bite.
Pig liver? Until I can't stand another bite? Oh, you'll do well to keep your promise.
Well, if you don't want to.
Fine. How can this fox be of service?
So I'm gonna...
What? Ugh. All right. But if you break your promise, it'll be your liver on my plate. Understood?
Wow, I never imagined foxes to have such barbed tongues. In the E family's name, I assure you, my promise shall never be broken. All right, hold on here for a bit.
Well, it's been a while. Time to show off my skills. You've seen it before, remember? The Do arts of a gumiho. There are many facets, but this time you'll see.
Ta-da! So, what do you think? Do arts like this are a piece of duck for me.
Traveler, Miss Mihyun! Dose is back right on the mark. I swear before the heavens above and earth below, we gonna catch that poisoner Jung Des soon. He's bound for hell. Now that's spot on.
Of course. I am Kumihyun after all.
This one. Le monster stock listed. Ukashashskan.
Traveler, we ain't got no time to waste. Let's head back to Seoul. Come on, hurry up now.
Hey, did you call me all the way here just for this? Not because you missed me?
Oh, of course not. It's just, well, the thing is, yeah, you know how it goes.
I know how urgent the matter is, but you're leaving already? You'll miss me and come running back, won't you?
Le monster stock listed. Ukashashskan. Albicesna.
Wake up, Lady Yonhua! Just how long are you gonna keep snoozing like that? Huh? You just gonna lie there and sleep all day? I'll guzzle down all your favorite soju if you keep this up. Goodness gracious, this is frustrating. We gotta wake you up and get your side of the story.
Chief Royal Secretary, how on earth, what brings you here?
What in the blazes? That there Sung-san? Oh, you got the wrong fella. Name's Dulce from Haranji County, you see? How could a simple bumpkin like me hold such a high rank? Right. We met before, ain't we? Well, how you been all this time?
Well, my good sir, seems your sense of humor is still intact. As for myself, things are much as they always have been. However, judging by that radiant glow on your face, it seems that life in exile has been quite comfortable.
Oh my, ain't no way that'd be true, is there? My whole body's aching so bad I thought I might have just died. You might have heard already, but I'm Dulce now, you know? Could you please speak a bit more casually with me?
I see. I shall do as such. As you can see, Her Highness's countenance is quite unusual. Strange occurrences are happening everywhere. Do you have the faintest idea of just what might be going on?
Well, now, I reckon you gotta hear it straight from the lady herself to be sure, but I think I got the gist of things. Ain't no doubt in my mind that the late king was poisoned. I ain't seen him with my own two eyes, but still. Did I ever tell you? The late king's body turned all black, that's what I heard. The late king was using the power of Dark Bonghuang that Lady Yonhua brought to keep himself alive. If you think about it, Dark Bonghuang was kind of like a bridge, sharing energy between the two of them. But then, because some poison threw one of them out of balance, it messed up the other one, too.
A sacred relic entwined with a life loses its power with the demise of its host. Such is the natural order of things. Those who are saved from the brink of death by the power of the Fox Orb fell ill once more after the departure of Miss Mian. The legacy of Tebek, having escaped Princess Yunhua's control, unleashed the pent-up energy of Dark Bonghuang. If the Fox Orb and Tebek's relic share the same principles, then your hypothesis holds merit, Dorsue. But I am puzzled as to why Her Highness appeared at Yunru at such a time. It is indeed a mystery.
Yes, sir. This here's treason, plain and simple. The late king's funeral being rushed through in just 3 days, that's all part of it. They hid the corpse, they did, and spread them rumors about the crown prince being a fake. All of it.
Dorsey, even if all our assumptions prove true, we face a dilemma. Who, if not the crown prince, will ascend to the throne?
Well, then we gotta start investigating right away. Find out who's behind this wicked act and why. We gotta uncover the truth. But it ain't safe for Her Highness to stay here. Too many prying eyes around these parts. Huh? You just gonna lie there and sleep all day? I'll guzzle down all your favorite soju if you keep this up. Sung-san, there a safer spot around here?
There is indeed such a place. One of utmost safety.
Well, where's it at? Spill it!
Is anybody here?
What's going on out there? I'll go look.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you here for?
Out of my face! Yonhwa! Yonhwa! Are you here?
What is the meaning of this?
Imyok of Yuanru, you dare hide a criminal from me? Planning to ditch your headmaster gig and cozy up as some noble's concubine?
A criminal, you say? How dare you dishonor the princess of this noble land?
What the hell? Which family do you belong, servant? That you dare speak out of place, huh?
No, I'm not a servant. I'm a traveler's porter. That's it.
A porter? Then this is insubordination, isn't it? Huh?
My lady!
You've arrived.
Yes, young master. She's here too.
What are y'all doing?
I'd stay put if you don't want anything to happen to her. Huh? You two!
All yogis shall be purged from this land. But the shell is of no use to us. Time to leave.
What is this?
Right. I thought the princess would put up more fight. Guess not.
Eradicate the yogi. The centipede market?
So, it's true. Your skills are just as I've heard, traveler. Shall we test the legacy of Tebek?
You there!
Lady Yonhwa!
I'll kill you! I'll kill you all!
Changi? You master the power of Changun?
The Apex Changri. Why is it here?
Let me go!
My lady! Lady Yonhwa!
Didn't you mention the shell is of no use? Let us return. I'm very intrigued by the relic's power.
Yes, I thought the same, young master.
Traveler! Lady Yonhwa! She's...
Oh no! What happened here?
Over there.
How could this
She's
happen
quite
in
pretty,
Yuanru?
isn't she?
This swine! Ukashashskem!
Sometimes baseless.
Well, looks like she's gone and gotten knocked out cold again. How in tarnation did she manage to get back up the first time? Now, hold on a sec, Traveler. Have you seen Lady Yonhwa's complexion? She was looking as dark as midnight, but now she's as fair as a cotton field in bloom.
Could it be the extraction of the relic from Her Highness's body has restored balance to her flow of energy? If that's the case...
That's right. All that nastiness done gone up and left her, and now her body's in perfect harmony. Looks like my theory might just hold water. Ain't no doubt about it. The late king was poisoned, sure as a tick on a hound dog. Sun-Sun, you was talking about those guys from earlier. They hail from the centipede market, don't they?
Correct. The centipede market seeks nothing but to execute all yoges and monopolize the power extracted from them. They must have caught wind of Her Highness being here and came to steal the relic of the Tiger Palace.
So the centipede market ain't no market after all? I was here thinking it was some place where all them peddlers flock to. I wonder myself. Sure seemed like someone important. Come to think of it, that young fella was standing right next to him, looking all fresh and green. Yet that bamboozling fiend was speaking all gentle-like to the young'un, calling him young master. Sounds like they're pretty close.
I'll take it upon myself to uncover their true identities. If they keep wandering around like that, they're bound to leave something behind.
Oh, if only Mi-Hyun were here. Could have had her sniff things out, see if she could catch a whiff of something. You're right, Trevor. But what are we gonna do? We got our own tasks to tend to, don't we? If we don't find proof of the late king's poisoning, the crown prince can be in danger too.
Are we not still in the dark about who is behind this? And what their purposes may be? It cannot be certain we can condemn them, even if we uncover evidence. And such a journey will be fraught with peril.
Well, now, I reckon the Traveler and I better start digging around and chatting nice and friendly-like, don't you think? Why, even that mighty Eduk Su done went and whimpered like a pup in front of our Traveler.
Very well. I shall relocate Her Highness to the Hado School. I will be sure to speak with Director Yoke on this matter.
Hado School? Did you just say Hado School? Well, I'll be. Who would have thunk the old Hado School still hanging around?
Let us discuss the details later. If what you say is true, then the Crown Prince is clearly in danger.
That's right. Ain't no use worrying about that now. Our lady's in good hands with you, sure as shooting.
For now, proceed to Yunru and seek out Director Imyo. She's the most well-informed in all Seoul. You go on ahead. I have a report to receive from an associate. I shall follow shortly.
Traveler, how about we follow Sung San's advice and head on back to Yunru? First things first, we gotta gather some info, don't you think?
Dare they show such disrespect to me? The nerve! Even tearing them limb from limb would not quell my anger. I saw your skills in fending off the Chang'e earlier. Truly fitting as the escort of the royal inspector who saved Donghae province.
No, man, you got it all wrong. They're no escort. This here traveler is a close friend of the royal inspector, don't you know?
I find even among friends, hierarchies naturally arise. It's crucial to maintain such distinctions. As they say, the ranks of society should be distinct and separate. Anyway, why have you come seeking me?
Director, how's the city been feeling lately? Seems like there's a bit of a hullabaloo brewing, if you catch my drift.
These are unsettling times. Even after the late king's funeral, the crown prince has yet to ascend the throne. However, the throne cannot remain vacant for long. They say the crown prince will ascend next week. That is, if no further issues arise until then. Even now, rumors abound that besmirch the crown prince's name. Your lady, Yunhua, suddenly appeared in Seoul, radiating a dark energy. And since then, a series of strange events has unfolded. There have been reports of a dark monstrosity at the castle ruins in the south. And a servant of the Minister of the Treasury claims to have seen a large marten.
The Minister of Treasury? You talking about the new minister, Song Shi-won, who just got appointed?
Yes, the father-in-law of Lee Mong-nyung, the one who was just dismissed from his position as Chief Royal Secretary. But why are you so shocked?
My word, ain't right for a lady like yourself to stare at my face like that. It's downright embarrassing.
I've heard whispers of the plague god appearing, and about the Dongsun tree turning black as well.
Traveler, Turse! Your suspicions were correct. The late king indeed fell victim to poison. All the eunuchs, royal physicians, and handmaidens attending to his late majesty were either exiled or have also met their demise.
Demise? All of them? Dead? Tell me more, quick now.
I've acquired the draft of the annals recorded by the scribe. Truly a stroke of luck. It was moments away from being consigned to the flames.
Mercy me, you got some skills there. They say Hotto's school spy network is the best in the land. Let's see what you got. Bleeding from all 9 holes and his face turned black. Oh my, Your Majesty.
Ah, I see. So that is why Her Highness's countenance was shrouded with such a darkness.
Let's see. We know the last person to meet with the late king was none other than Lord Changdaesung. Moreover, it's recorded that on that day, he had a private audience with His Majesty in Gangneungjeon Hall and presented persimmons and marinated raw crab.
Oh, you talking about that fella, huh? Let me at him and I'll wring that traitor's neck quicker than a rooster can crow at dawn!
Calm yourself. Examining the circumstances at the time of His Majesty's passing, it is evident that he was struck down by a potent poison. It must have been arsenic or wolfsbane. Once ingested, death would follow within a short half-hour at most. Yet, the exact time of His Majesty's death was hours after Lord Changdaesung had already left.
How could such a thing be possible? Is there no chance it wasn't poison? A venom so deadly it makes one bleed out and die, but only shows symptoms hours later. Have we ever encountered such a toxin?
Hence why everyone was so hush-hush. His Majesty was clearly poisoned, but how and why? Yet, the entire case is undeniably suspicious. The royal physician, court lady, and the chief eunuch were all found dead.
Whatever's lurking within, one thing is certain. Someone is definitely hiding something.
At this moment, the inner sanctum of the palace is teeming with members of the Gangneung faction, Lord Changdaesung's followers. Even under normal circumstances, the Crown Prince has but few allies. And now, with Her Highness having fallen ill...
Those no-good bastards are surely up to something big, no doubt about it. My friend, please...
There must be something that connects these peculiar events happening all across the land with a single thread.
Traveler, I knew you'd come through. Yes, sirree. So, what's our next move, Sung-san?
An outlander, just a mere wanderer, dares to meddle in the succession of our nation's throne.
Please wait a moment. I have something from the school I prepared for such occasions. Ah, here it is. Take these Parchubels.
Mm-hmm.
They are a sacred relic of Tangun, the mountain deity, safeguarded by the Hado school for many years.
Whoa there! Such a precious thing? No way! What if we break it while carrying it around?
I trust you two with it because I believe in your capabilities. There is no other method to contain the scattered energy of Dark Bonghwang.
Ah, got it. I'll make sure to take good care of it so it don't get a single scratch. We're truly grateful, Sung-san.
First, we must gather the scattered energy that was lost when the relic was taken from Her Highness. Then, we shall venture deep into Mount Ashi to Bonghwang's nest, where we will then purify the darkened energy of Dark Bonghwang. Once Bonghwang is purified and joins forces with the Crown Prince, all treacherous forces will have no choice but to abandon their intentions. Bonghwang is the legendary beast governed by the founding monarch. We must restore unshakable legitimacy that no one can challenge.
Whoa! Your thoughts match mine to a T. We gotta show those bad folks a power they can't resist.
So, Sung-san, you weren't just a rich merchant mingling with the peddlers in the marketplace after all.
So, it has come to pass, Director. When the time is right, I shall reveal everything to you.
My girls often perform dances and songs they've learned, engaging in conversations with all sorts of gentlemen. Thanks to this, all the world's information converges here. From the bustling streets to grand tile roof houses.
I am truly grateful, Director. With your assistance, we shall indeed save a great deal of time.
Talk to my girls. If anyone can pick out a clue, it would be you. A place where clouds linger, gazing down upon the world. The name Yuanru carries that very meaning.
Detective Traveler. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I only got a noble one. And I'm going to end it here. Thank you everyone for watching this. You already see that I needed to do the tails again. So, bye bye everyone.